So now that we've done our calf and ankle glide, it's time to come to the back of the truck where we can do a 2-for-1. I can do my hamstring wave and I can do our famous Captain Morgan stretch, which is probably one of the best stretches we teach. So we're at the bumper. Now remember, with all these stretches, I don't need a very high object. This is why we do them on the back of the truck. Feet straight, knees locked, sternum up, heel is elevated, little bit of a pre-stretch. Chest up nice and tall, and all I'm gonna do is wave my foot side to side, hence the name hamstring wave. By doing this, I'm changing the attachment point of my hamstring. As I do the stretch, I have to chase it with my torso. So you notice I'm going forward. The big mistake with this stretch during our 15 repetitions is everybody just stands perfectly straight and they're playing on their phones and they're not doing anything. You've got to go get the stretch and go with it. The other error we see is people take this range of motion too far. Keep in mind, we don't move very well internally. The hip doesn't do that. We move pretty well externally, but don't force the motion. Do 15, then put your foot against the bumper of the trunk, step back a little bit, and I want you to push forward into a lunge. Almost imagine you're pushing the truck away from you. Take the same hand of the leg that's up, put it on the inside of the knee. That engages the inner thigh. Sternum comes up. I've got a little bit of a hip flexor stretch, and hence the term Captain Morgan, because it looks like Captain Morgan. And we're gonna rotate back. My eyes follow my hand. I do 15 repetitions. Each time I'm pushing this knee out and I'm looking a little further back over my shoulder for my 15 reps. Keep in mind, I'm getting calf, hamstring, hip flexor, abdominal wall, inner thigh, and I'm getting full spine horizontal rotation. There's really nothing this stretch doesn't get during its 15 reps. The mistake everybody makes is they're too close to the truck. It looks like this. Nothing's happening. Step back. Almost imagine you're pushing the truck away from you. Get that big hip flexor stretch, push the knee out, and that's how we start our stretch. And then when you switch sides, simply pop back up, do your hamstring wave, step back, pop in, and go right into Captain Morgan. And this is why these 4 stretches take less than 3 minutes to do at the beginning of your shift.